Hi, I wanted to talk to you about the AngelSense device. My son is 11, almost 12, and experiences developmental disability. And he was having a hard time staying where he was supposed to be at school. And so that was primarily why we purchased it. And that was about 2 years ago. And it's been great. I can pull him up on my phone and find him. I know that he's not leaving the school building. I have 2 different points set in the school building, so I know if he's in class or if he's in the special ed department, and kind of making sure that I know he's where he's supposed to be also. And so that's been really helpful. That was why we purchased it. However, the unintended benefits really have been going to the park. That's the biggest one. So we have a big park, and I can't see necessarily from one side to the other. There's a lot of kids running around. It's lots of bright colors, lots of chaos. And so I was having to follow him every step of the way. And so going to the park became this huge chore. And with the AngelSense device, I will get a text if he leaves the area. So I can sit and chat with another mom. I can mess around with my phone. I can give him time to run around and be crazy, and I don't have to run around and be crazy with him. And sometimes I like to, but it's nice to not have to. And at the grocery store, it's so much easier for me to shop, because if I'm looking at something and he takes off, he probably just went around the corner, or he's probably looking at something further down the aisle. But if I don't have the backup of the AngelSense device, I have to follow him immediately. Whereas he's almost 12 years old. He's not gonna, randomly dart in the parking lot, but he could get lost, or he would just go with somebody. So knowing and having that backup has been super helpful and awesome. I think my favorite feature is being able to pull him up on Google Maps and just check where he is. And I really like the idea of the listen-in feature. We haven't really used it because in order for him to wear the device at school, it has to be deactivated during school hours, which would be really the time that I would use it. However, I think it's really awesome that the company is able to offer that, because if that was not an option, we would not use the AngelSense device. And then he wears it in his cargo pocket on his pants. We tried the hip pocket, and it was uncomfortable. He responded poorly to it, and a couple times it got turned off just because he was sitting in a particular way and wound up pushing the button. But in the cargo pocket works really great. In the morning he picks which side it goes on, and then I put it in, and oftentimes he'll remind me now if we don't have it, that we need it. So that's kind of cool, and he knows that it sends me texts when he leaves somewhere. And if we're together, he always asks when I get the text, what's that? And I explain it's your tracker, and he goes, okay, cool. So that's kind of neat, just that he knows it's there and participates. So anyway, it's super excellent. I recommend it for anybody. And now that there's an app that goes with it, rather than having to pull it up in the web browser, it's super helpful. And I really appreciate that. So that's kind of all I've got for the moment. Thanks.